Yes, Team Cyprian, welcome again to our channel. I'm accompanied with my brother here, Mokua the Informer. And guys, we are humbled. You have been supporting. But you know, these people have been supporting us.
Mbaya sana.
Yeah,
we are really grateful.
Hata umeridhika.
Manze, Mungu awabariki. Let them keep following because we're also trying to earn a living.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're trying to educate as we also build ourselves. And the best thing they can always do is to subscribe to these channels.
Yes.
Go to Cyprian TV or subscribe. They go to Mokua the Informer. One subscribe here. As a result, I think we are going to inform more people and at least be able to help one or two people. That's the best
also
thing.
don't forget to share our links. So guys, leo nataka tuende Eldoret.
Tufike Eldoret.
Tufike Eldoret kwa
William
kina Sudi
Ruto.
na kwa kina
The
William
entire
Ruto.
Kenya kwanza mbele
Imagine,
natoka.
unajua hao ndio watu wametubeba.
Hao ndio watu wa gava.
Wakiturusha chini hivi.
Ni hivyo.
Sisi tumeanguka tumeisha.
Tulikuwa tunajua this time now that wakulima wamechukua uongozi tutakuwa sawa.
Lakini imehappen ikakuwa opposite.
And
Kilio.
It's really unfortunate. Mbaya sana.
Nao Mokua, vile unajua kama kawaida, Morara aliweza kutembea pale mahali inaitwa Kipkaren Water Treatment.
Kipkaren.
Yes, Kipkaren,
Kwa
yes.
Sinigishu.
Water Treatment iko Wasinigishu.
Kapseret
Constituency.
Yeah.
Na hapo ndio Oscar Sudi.
The deep state.
Deep state hapo ndio inatoka. Engineer mwenyewe na daktari mwenyewe.
Na daktari Oscar
Sudi.
Sudi.
Engineer na daktari.
Noma sana.
Noma.
Oscar Sudi.
So guys, hapa nasikia kuna pesa imegulwa. Pesa imegulwa 1.85 billion ya maji.
That's 85, that's almost 2 billion shillings.
Yes, yeah.
Now, if you look at what is happening there, it's very unfortunate to realize that even his home area, money is still being eaten. They can't, 1.5 billion is not a lot of money for the government, but it's a lot of public funds that has been stolen. So from the government side, it was easy to execute such kind of a project. But now, it is very sad that that project is not complete. The people of that region are not getting the water. Eldoret becoming a city is not getting the water that it deserves. And it's very unfortunate. I felt like now that the president went there, some of these infrastructures were supposed to be taken into account. Before I come to launch Eldoret city, is there water? Are there roads? Are there social amenities? Are there the infrastructures that are needed there? So you go on a launch while people are suffering. Was it just to give it a name, or it is supposed to be a city the way it's supposed to be? There's no city without proper planning, but they gave it to now a city. There's no water, and yet there's a project that could have taken a lot of water there. It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate that Eldoret city, and the people of Kapseret are having all these projects stalled, and we're having government coming from there. Very sad. But then you ask yourself, if the people of Sinigishu are crying,
imagine.
Sisi wakisi hapa tutangoja kitu. Hakuna
kitu kabisa.
There's nothing coming here. Because if the rest where they come from, at least where they should start from home, it is cries all over. We have nothing to gain now. Sisi wenyewe tunapiga tu shughuli na kuumia hapa. Because we expected huko ndio wange transform. But generally, that's the norm of these our leaders in Kenya. Nobody's interested on what your needs are. Kila mtu akona vitu zake kwa akili. If anataka kuwa rich, that is it. Because where could have the 1.5 billion gone?
In someone's account.
Cyprian, this is the same county where we had students supposed to go to Finland.
Yeah.
Parents came together, sold land, sold cattle, sold their properties to give money to the county government to ensure that the students have gone to Finland. At first, Mandago made it look like it is a project of the county government. Not only to realize later on, after money has been stolen, that it was the project of the county government to take money from the parents and take students to Finland. These students did not go. Up to now as we speak, students are there crying. Mandago is a senator and he does not care. He does not care that students are crying somewhere. Someone's life has been cut short in terms of education. Someone's life is going to be poverty because of this kind of properties they sold to ensure their students have gone to where? Their children have gone to school. He does not care whether someone is stressed or dying. And that is the most inhuman thing that I'm seeing from that region. Therefore, I've seen so cruel leaders, particularly from Sinigishu, and I feel very bad. How is it that these parents were never paid this money back? How is it that possible? And you have this case in court dragging
Sure,
like
sure.
nonsense. Pole pole tu. Mandago goes there once in a while. It's very sad, to be honestly speaking. Someone who has been a governor, he does not lack money, but he still ensures that students have suffered. How is that?
Poor people.
Poor people. Ndio nakwambia right now people are taking advantage of the poor, not even advantage of the rich.
I think
of the poor.
sometime back, I had someone lost his life.
People
Is it
lost,
a mother or a father who
people lost their lives.
Yes.
Others, you know, people have lost their lives, others committed suicide, and others are living with dangerous conditions which are costing their normal operations because of simply losing properties and their kids staying at home. Let me give you an example, another one. Eldoret now, because of this kind of act of leaders, Eldoret now, Amos in Gishu County, has become the bedrock of what? Scamming. I've seen not twice, but many times we've had people complain from there. Someone was taking money from them, a pastor. He's supposed to take people to get forex or something like that. It's an investment. This pastor disappears. Someone comes and saying, there's a lady there who was being aired all over that she was supposed to take people to a certain country. So watu wanalipa pesa, anaambia visa ijakuwa ready, visa imekataliwa, visa imefanya nini, jipange next week, let her pesa. And that lady up to now, she's very free. Hajaishikwa. And it's an agency that is owned by some of the politicians. So you realize that Kenyans are suffering in Eldoret, and the people are still saying mtu wetu.
Yeah,
because they have not been caught in the same scandal. Siku moja mtu atapatikana ndiye elewe what we are saying, that people are crying outside here. We should not allow it to reach that point. Because to be honestly speaking, it is not fair for someone to sweat and then you enjoy as he cries. Hiyo ni mbaya sana. Hata man ni heaven utaenda. Angels will scare you. Itakuwa rahisi. Angel tu atakupata na kupea slap. Wewe ulichukua pesa za watu. Because honestly, what is that? What is that? It's the same case nilikwambia hapa hivi. People don't care what the poor are going through. Don't care what the poor are crying. Kwa kwambia before, like, but the middle class, ya walimu, madaktari, ando watu wana sustain economy ya Kenya. Because they wanapana bodaboda. Wananunua mboga kwa vibanda. And then these people take the money from them. Ile mboga walikuwa wananunua hadi na reduce. Ile bodaboda kwa wanapanda sasa wanatembea. Who suffers? The poor people. You know? The people who are supposed to be taken to school hawana kazi sasa hizo. And that's very bad. Very unfortunate. So I think we're in a position right now. We need this government to be swept out, and then Morara to start to ensure that the DPP is free. To go first atoe wale DPP wenye wako. To go for these people one by one. This Finland money so road out. These projects like Eldoret, for sure, maji hakuna Eldoret. Eldoret is a city, it needs enough water. But sasa you can see the projects are stalled and nobody cares. Then you come on the media to speak, like Oscar Sudi, to speak to us, tell us advice, tell us how you people are good, how the government. What for? Silly. What for? Which government? When the people of Eldoret are crying.
It's so sad.
And then a leader goes to an airstrip. Instead of championing for that airstrip to be constructed, anaenda kupanda maize huko.
Imagine.
Which means this country is for the rich. The poor will keep being poor and suffer. Because which poor person can go and take the airstrip? Apande maize huko na ngano. You know, an airstrip that is supposed to bring income to that region. Because once an airstrip is put somewhere, you realize that around that region, mashamba zinapanda bei, mtu anaweza jenga rentals, wafanyikazi wa airport waishi. But sasa watu wanalia, hakuna barabara hapo, airstrip imepanda mahindi, na hao leaders wako hapa Kenya. Na Ruto ameona hizo vitu zote na hakuna kitu anafanya. At least tungeona leader mmoja mwenye alipanda mahindi ametolewa. But Ruto does not care what people are experiencing. So long as he's rich, his kids are okay. The wife has money in his office. As long as the first lady is okay, the kids are good, nobody cares about what the rest of the country is experiencing.
Somebody had said like tuko na kabila mbili Kenya, wananchi na mwanasiasa.
Those are the kabilas we have, it's true. Because this wanasiasa, they are eating the Kenyans' money right, left and center. Itafikia time these guys will pay back anyway, because kila kitu kuna mwisho wake. Right now people are enjoying. If you see the kind of cars, how many cars these guys are having.
Alone even cars. Sudi ile club yake yenye ako nayo.
Very expensive.
Multi-million.
It's multi-million. It had stock karibu in 30 years or something.
Imagine.
People destroyed it. Yes, and it was not even shaken. Pesa kidogo. Kama uliharibu juu yako. Pesa kidogo. They'll take more. Kunayo
And there's
pesa iko.
someone outside here cannot even afford 1 meal a day.
These leaders don't care. If you go to Nairobi right now, it's very dirty. But this is the people who are collecting garbage in Nairobi. Very dirty. Every month, pesa inalipo kwa account yake amecollect garbage the whole Nairobi. But ukiona huyu jamaa hajafanya kazi, garbage it's all over. Go to Kawangware, live around the town CBD. Go to Kawangware. Go to Kangemi. It's dirty all over. Go to 46. It's very sad that you realize these people don't care what the common mwananchi is going through. You saw the demolitions that occurred in Nairobi. Those who are poor in nyumba za mabati zilibomolewa zote. Those with flats ziliachwa. Which means the government is the government of the rich. The poor kwendeni huko. That's why when we talk of, when we all abide in Morara, it's because it's the only person we have. Hao wengine wote mazeni wanyama. You can see what Raila is doing. Kalonzo, watu wako kimoja wote. Kalonzo, Raila, these are working together. They're just pretending for us hapa mbele nini, wana pretend to. And I urge Morara not to associate himself with these people. If it is funds he's looking for, he can get it from Kenyans, both in Kenya and diaspora. They want someone fresh.
Wow.
Kila mtu anataka mtu fresh, atutaki hao watu wamekuwa before. What new can Kalonzo bring? Kalonzo was a deputy president, there's nothing he took to his place. Musalia Mudavadi has been a cabinet secretary. Up to now, he's a chief prior cabinet secretary. And doubling as a foreign affairs cabinet secretary. And akuwa kuona kaa kuna barabara. Hakuna kitu.
In fact, hata ilikuwa exposed.
Hakuna kitu amefanya.
Anyway guys, barabara ya nani, we are going to expose it. Maybe in our next video, we are going to show you Mudavadi. Hiyo ndio barabara ya kwenda kwao. Muweze kuiona. So as we wind up guys, all we can tell you is thank you so much for supporting us, and if you are youth, make sure umetembea kituo cha Huduma Center.
Mchukua kura ba.
Uweze kuchukua identification card kwanza. Ikifika time ya registration, to register kwa mpigo. Kwa wingi.
Kwa mpigo.
Yes, hakuna mtu anaenda kuacha this time, lazima to make sure tumetoa hii government ambayo imetuangaisha. Tumesema no more kuangaishwa, sisi ndio wa Kenya na sisi ndio kusema.
Kabisa.
Yes. So kabisa. Thank you guys. See you in our next video.
Asanteni.